A very good morning to all my students. Class, in our last video, we did the poem The Tale of the Custard the Dragon. In this video, we will move on further with the reading and the explanation of the poem. We have last done the 6th stanza of the poem. In today's video, we will start from the 7th stanza. So let's move on. Suddenly, they heard a nasty sound, and Mustard growled, and they all looked around. Meow, cried Ink, and oh, cried Blinda, for there was a pirate climbing in the window. Here, window means the window. Okay? So, while all of them were making fun of the dragon, they heard a sound of someone entering the house. Who was that one? When they looked toward the window, they saw a pirate climbing up the wall. The dog barked at him, and the kitten mewed to him. But even Blinda cried, oh, because of them all were scared of the pirate. They were very much scared of the pirate. They did a lot of things to get rid of that frighten, but all was in vain. So here in this stanza, when all of them were making fun of the dragon, they actually got scared by the entry of the pirate. Pirate is a person who robs ships. Let's move on further to the next stanza. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right, and he held in his teeth a cutlass bright. His beard was black, one leg was wood. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. So here in this stanza, actually the poet describes the appearance of the pirate. He says that the pirate was holding handguns in both his hands and had a little sword too. Okay, he was holding his sword with his teeth. He had a black beard and his one leg was made of wood. This means that though the pirate was a disabled person, he was not that much physically fit, but still he was frightening all the other characters. Moreover, he intended to harm them. He was not having good intentions. Okay, let's move on further to the 9th stanza. Blinda paled and she cried, help, help. But Mustard fled with a terrible yelp. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household, and little Mouse blinked strategically mouse hold. So here, all of them were frightened. When all of them saw the pirate, they got very much frightened. Blinda was so frightened that she turned yellow due to the fear and started crying for help. Mustard the dog crying for help too. The kitten Ink ran down towards the bottom of the house as if he had already planned for it. He was already knowing it that she is going to do that. The mouse Ink ran into his little mouse hole in order to save himself. What do you mean by yelp? A short, sharp cry. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine, clashed his tail like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and a clank and a jangling squirm, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. Here something very unexpected happened. What was that? When all the other characters that were earlier defined as very brave got frightened, right? You all know that. The dragon did the most unexpected thing. What was that? He jumped into the pirate and made such a strong sound with his nose as if the engine was producing a sound. So you can assume that the whole scenario. Not only this, he hit his tail on the ground with a great force that it produced a heavy sound of metal being rubbed against each other. In the underground prisons, means the sound was so surround and so high pitched. He attacked the pirate just like Robin Bird that attacks the worms. So here the comparison has been given between the Robin Bird and the dragon. Okay, the dragon has been compared to a robin bird who actually attacks the worms. So, dragon is behaving like a brave person. So, here snorting means make a sudden explosive sound through one's nose, right? And dungeon means underground prison. Let's move on to the next stanza. The pirate gaped at Blinda's dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit, and Custard gobbled him every bit. So, here in this stanza, the pirate actually got very much shocked by the dragon's reaction, that he opened his mouth wide with shock. You can assume the face of the pirate here. To gather some strength, he drank some alcohol from a container in his pocket. After gathering some courage, he fired 2 bullets on the dragon, but missed it. Custard the dragon ate energy bit of his fierce looking pirate. So here you can see that by the dreary looks of dragon, the pirate also got shocked. He was not at all expecting this kind of reaction from dragon. So it was quite unexpected. Gobbled means swallowed hurriedly. And flagon means a container made of silver. Okay? Let's move on further to the next stanza. Blinda embraced him, Mustard licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink and Blink in glee did gyrate around the dragon that ate the pirate. So here, what happened now in this stanza when the pirate was dead? The pirate has been dead now. It has been eaten or it has been murdered by dragon, right? So when the pirate was dead, Blinda hugged the dragon. Blinda was so happy with the performance of dragon that she actually hugged him, and Mustard licked him. No one was sad for the death of the pirate. Actually, nobody is going to be. They all were happy. Both Ink and Blink were running around the dragon in happiness. So, here the poet says that all the characters were happy and they were showing their gratitude, their respect, their appreciation towards the dragon as he had saved them, as he had saved their lives from the dangerous pirate. Right? So, let's move on to the next stanza, stanza 13. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. I had been twice as brave if I hadn't been flustered. And up spoke Ink and up spoke Blink. We had have been 3 times as brave with Think. And Custard said, I quite agree that everybody is braver than me. Blinda still lives in her little white house, and with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse, and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon, and her really truly little pet dragon. See here, this stanza has been repeated. The same stanza was there in the beginning. Means whatever is going on in our lives, it is giving a message. Whatever is going on in our lives, everything is going to be repeated sometimes, and we are going to be on the same place. We are going to share the experiences, we are going to face the consequences, then sometimes we show our bravery and sometimes we just got frightened, but ultimately we will be on the same path, right? So here, after they thanked and showed their gratitude, their love to the dragon, they changed their mind. As you can see in the stanza, they were reminded of how they used to make fun of him, how they used to make fun of that coward dragon, and now they all were praising him. So at once the dog said that it was just because some confusion that he wasn't able to do anything, otherwise he would have been twice as brave as Custard. Means they are actually appreciating themselves now, that we could have also be braver than custard. To this, the dragon said that he fully agreed to this, that all of them were powerful and braver than him. Means the dragon was not at all disappointed by the appreciation of others, right? He agreed to that he was coward earlier, or he was not at all brave earlier, right? So let's move on to the further stanza. Linda still lives in her little white house with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her really truly little pet dragon. Linda is as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ink and Blink chase lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard keeps crying for a nice safe cage. So here, poet is actually repeating the beginning stanzas here, right? You can see that these two stanzas were also there at the beginning. So repetition is there, just to give the message, give the information that life is not at all stable, right? It is a continuous process and nothing is stable here. We all are going to be at the same place once in our life, right? Everything is going to be the same at once. Here poet is saying that at last the poet used the same lines again to show that after this terrific episode, the consequences happened. The episode had happened in which the dragon was the hero, right? Earlier he was a coward, but in that particular episode he was a hero, where all the other characters still undermined him. All the other characters still underestimated him, right? By saying that they were more powerful than him and could have handled. See, earlier they were appreciating him, then after a moment they started appreciating themselves, that they could be better than him, right? They could handle the situation better than him in a better way. The poet says that life started again in the same manner. Glinda still lives in that little white house with Ink, Blink, Mustard, and Custard, and all of them are very brave, whereas the dragon is still a coward who always wants to stay safe in his cage. Means for that particular episode, dragon has become the braver person, but now the situation is the same. Means consequences happen in our lives, problems come and go in our life, but we are going to be at the same place anyhow, right? Life is going to be move on the same track. It will not stop, it will not change, right? So I hope the whole explanation of the poem has been clear to you, and we will clear the doubts and queries in your online class. So have a good day. Thank you.